Go.
Okay. So tonight we wanted to show you what our game room consists of. And there's a few things. Linda, of course, is videoing tonight.
Hey,
And
everybody.
Dennis is going to show you everything. So we tried to do a small remodel on this room, which turned into a full blown out renovation. So the room came out beautiful, and I have been setting up the games again over the last month, and I'd like to show you some of the stuff we have. This jukebox, which I love, it plays 45 records.
It is beautiful.
And then the games, as you can see, a lot of the games have blades in them. I put all these blades in myself, all this inner art, side art, whatever you want to call it. Everybody has a different name for it. Elvis doesn't have anything, and of course it needs something. Metallica, although they're not on right now, has power blades in it.
Some other mods there too, right?
And I'm gonna, well, Metallica is just loaded with mods. And over the years, I've done plenty of mods to this game. One of the first videos I'm going to do as a tutorial is to show you how to put the art in on Rolling Stones. I can't wait. We have a set. It's just nice and flat right now. And
look at that handsome little neck on a stick.
It's true. He's a frustrating little son of a gun. So, Iron Maiden, World Cup Soccer, I'm going to do a tutorial on putting LEDs in this. This is still an original game with incandescents. It's really, I believe it's a home use game. It's in beautiful shape. It looks brand new. But the incandescents are just so dull that I'm going to put LEDs in this game, and that's going to be one of my videos that I'm going to share. I'm going to share little tips and secrets so that you can see what I do to put them in and make it easy for you. There's a lot of little things I do that make it easy. People get frustrated because they think you have to take everything off the top to put LEDs in, but that's not necessarily true. You can do a lot of it from underneath, and there's a couple of cheap special tools that you can buy as a HVAC, technician, repairman. I have a lot of tools that I've learned to use over the years to help me repair equipment, and it helps me repair this equipment too, pinball machines. So this is the one room. This is our den hangout. Friends come over when we hang out here. And then as a teenager, junior high and high school, we had, of course, a couple of local malls. One was Bayshore. Another one was Massapequa Mall. Massapequa Mall was my favorite one to go to. I love to cut school, and I love to take the dollar bus over to Massapequa Mall. And I will tell you, my favorite arcade, because of the way that it was laid out, was Time Out. So I had to build myself a Time Out arcade. Although there was an arcade upstairs in the Massapequa Mall by Sbarro Pizza. I don't remember what it was called right now, but I'm going to find a name. I think it was Galaxy Game Room. But that was my favorite because it was quiet up there. It wasn't as dark, and Sbarro would give you 2 slices and a Coke for $1.99. That's how old I am. So after having all this construction done, there was dust and dirt and filth everywhere. My game room got destroyed. It was just disheartening what happened to my games through all that. Even though I covered them and the rug, the dust just goes everywhere. So I finally got my game room cleaned up, painted, and I want to show it off. So it's very unassuming, and it's a small game room, but I like it. But my favorite thing to do is to turn off the LED lights and switch over to the UV lights. And you can see the walls now and the color are beautiful. It matches the rug much better than it did before. I really like the color. I did all the painting myself. I also changed all the ceilings over to black PVC. I got rid of the fiber because they were just dusty. I hated it. These are great. So this is the game room down here, and of course, these are the games. Linda and I will do home tournaments, mostly with the pinball community here on Long Island, but anybody's invited. That I can tell you. And these are all of our games. And I've been going through all the games lately because we're going to be doing home tournaments again. We're thinking October. So I've been going through all the games and I've been changing all the balls. And I've been cleaning them and I've been rubbering them. Some of the games like Fishtails. Fishtails now is LED. So it's much brighter. It looks much better. It needs some inner art. I'm gonna do another tutorial on this game. With the inner art. You can't see videos on that too many times or learn that. It takes a lot of time and patience. So these are Star Wars Revenge from Mars. I can tell you where every one of these games came from. I can pretty much tell you the year. I can tell you how we ended up with Shadow, but Linda loves that story because we were at Allentown. She came running over, and we were in Allentown. You're talking, it was probably 2005 or 6, and we were just learning about pinball machines, and you know, it was shocking how much they cost. And just to give you a for instance, Shadow was $1,000 back then. So, and that was shocking. They didn't sell easy at that price back then, but now you wish you could buy 100 of them.
Terrible movie, fantastic.
And over the years, you know, I can name where I got this game from. I can name the guy that I got it from. His name was Russ. He used to be on RGP back in the day. Russ Go Cat Go was his name, and I bought that game from him in 2009. Deadpool I got from Automated brand new in the box in 2019. South Park I didn't buy South Park that long ago. I probably bought it in 2017. And it was actually somebody online on one of the groups named Drew Cuomo that actually turned me on to this and a Star Wars Episode 1. Although I sold that one and got one that was even more home use only. But this is a home use only. Theater of Magic I got over in West Islip. I got this in 2010, and I know exactly when I got it because I got sick back then and hospitalized with colitis. But I got this from Mike Giraldi over in West Islip. He's another local friend and collector. So all of these games, I have a story behind every one of them. I love collecting. I've had a great time over the years doing it. I know a lot of people from COVID got involved in it, and it was much harder to learn back when we started doing this. We had an internet. I'm not going to say we didn't have the internet because we did. It was in its infancy. Craigslist was really the only place, or eBay, that you could get them. So as time has gone on, I love to do these videos and I love to help the new people figure this stuff out that I already figured out. I'm going to make it easy for you. So that's it. This is just a starter video to show everybody what we're working with. I'm going to work with these games mostly. I also have a workshop out in the backyard. We're going to do another video out there and it'll show you all my stuff, tools, parts. I like to watch a lot of people's repair videos. I like to see what other people are doing. I like to pick up on that stuff and use what I feel works for me. Something different for everybody. Everybody has their way. I have my way, other people have their way. But you see some things that you were doing and you're like, oh man, I'm so stupid. I could have been doing that all along, and you just change. Right away I'll just change. But as this goes on, we're going to show you more and more and more. I hope you enjoy these videos. I hope you guys can like and subscribe and have a good time in pinball.